Hey everybody, Michelle Barnum-Smith here, and I have a new aspect of ManyChat that just rolled out that I want to talk you through today. It's under the broadcast section under paid messages. Now, basically, this is sponsored messages 2.0 ManyChat style. So earlier in August, sponsored messages were rolled out under growth tools and ads. And now, and there were a few things that were not great about this, primarily when it came to creating audiences and setting up audiences to be able to send your messages to. The way you broadcast is you build out your flow and then you select your targeting based on maybe tags inside of ManyChat or segments or any number of kind of variables that you have inside of ManyChat. And when sponsored messages were rolled out in August, you basically had to go in and like export the audience you wanted to use in ManyChat and upload that and create custom audiences inside of Facebook ads, all of these kind of like extra steps. So what's obviously cool about paid messages is that you can use all of your ManyChat data to be able to send these messages, including, and most importantly, not sending and paying to send messages to unsubscribed people as well. So this is a really great update. I want to kind of do a first step at this. I have not played with this at all, so this is like kind of a first walkthrough. So there might be, like glitches and things like that, which is good. It's good for me to see it and good for you to see it live in action. So what we're going to do is come to paid messages and click create new and select your ad account. And if you haven't previously set up an ad account, it's pretty easy to do. You're just going to go under growth tools and under ads and click create new, and then you'll have, I'll just show you real quick. Go to ads and you'll click on create an ad. And this first kind of step will be to select an ad account. So very kind of like similar process. Okay, so back to paid messages. Let's go back to paid message 4, which is what we started. So a couple of things to pay attention to here. You have a character limit in this first kind of text area, and you can do a text-based communication, or you could do a card. And a card allows you to have image, the headline, and text here, as well as, both of these, you can either add a button or a quick reply. So let's just do the text. A couple of things that's different here is you do not have user input fields like first name or something like that. So it's just really like basic stuff. Okay, so we're going to just say, hey, we have a great deal on our new shoes. Click below to get the deal now. Now I would have a lot more text here. I would also add, I'd probably just use the card, straight up use the card, have an image here of the shoe, have like get 50% off, like the main kind of calls to action and the text here. So, just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to click add this button. And here is where what is really cool is that you can just connect this directly to a flow. So let's just say get the deal. And this is where you can, connect to a previously set up flow. So if you have a flow with like single use coupon or something like that, then you can obviously do that. I'm just going to select this because whatever, and click done. And then you're going to click on next and obviously rename this. So we'll just say test shoe offer. Click next. Now this is where it is super fun because now you can, obviously you can select people individually, but you can also do it based on filters. So you're going to come in here and look at your various tags and, maybe select people this way. Let's see if I have any like me big tags. So let's say we'll select this group. Now, there is this risk here, this kind of note here: to avoid the risk of poor delivery, Facebook recommends custom audience to contain at least not less than 1,000 subscribers. So if you're wanting to target a smaller audience, I'm not saying that you can't, but you're going to have possibly poor delivery, i.e., maybe not sent in a timely manner. Now, if you're doing like a broadcast where you're running a ranking campaign and you want to drip that out over a period of time, I have several templates that feature like a 10-day drip. So just like previous broadcasts, you just send the broadcast once, and that audience is auto-populated down through the different delay timers and drip timers, and that way you're not having to sub-segment the list a million times over. So I'm just going to select my whole audience here, and amount of subscribers less than 1,000 to avoid the risk of poor message delivery. A Facebook rank. Okay, yep. I want to hit confirm, and I'm not going to send this out because these are my subscribers, but I just want to get it up to that point, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so set the budget you're ready to spend on this broadcast. The higher the budget, the more subscribers are likely to receive your message. Now, I've heard different things here. You're not going to pay more probably than 10 cents per subscriber to send a message. However, I have heard that to kind of like game the Facebook ad system is to set a high budget amount. So let's say that it costs 10 cents to send this, it would be like a $74 message. But let's say that I really want this sent, then maybe my budget is going to be like $200. And it's very unlikely that that amount is going to be sent, but maybe because this is a higher budget amount, then it gets Facebook's attention. They're like, oh, they mean business here, like that kind of a thing. Sending period. So let's just say, and I want to send this probably between 9 a.m. And remembering in terms that this probably is not going to go out during this time period, and I urge you to read learn more, all of these nuances here, but I want it sent between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. I still doubt that it's going to be sent during that time, but one can hope and one can test. So we'll see. I'll have to read up a little bit more on all of this, learn more. Since sponsored messages such an ad, Facebook moderation policies are applied. Message starts sending only after it successfully passed the moderation on the Facebook side, i.e., it has to be approved. Just like any Facebook ad, when you're running a Facebook ad, it goes through kind of like an approval process. Usually that's less than 24 hours. So I think I would at least give it 48 hours between when you want, when you're planning your campaigns, build in 48 hours of approval time from Facebook. So if you're wanting to run a velocity campaign or new product launch, just build that 48-hour window into the time, and be okay if it sends sooner as well. So if it sends at 24-hour mark or the 36-hour mark instead of full 48, be okay with that, Let's take a look at budget. Facebook charges when subscribers sees the thread with your message in their inbox, called an impression. So not when they open, but when it just is in the inbox. So maybe that's not just like it being delivered, but when they actually open Messenger and see, maybe like when they open their Facebook inbox, kind of a thing. Cost per impression varies depending on auction-based bid made against other business competing for the same subscriber. Also varies across ad accounts depending on its currency and country. So very interesting. I think we could probably dive deeper into this and get into it. But really what it comes down to is it's going to be up to you to kind of baseline this for your subscribers, for your brand, and test it out and see if this performs better than setting it up directly inside of Facebook Ads Manager as a sponsored message. I hope that this is different. I hope it's better. Already, the fact that you can filter and select people is just really great. So So play around with this and see what you're able to do with it. I'm not going to hit publish here because I don't want to go to the next step, but check it out and like tell me in the comments. Let me know, message me, let me know what you're seeing on your end. All of this is kind of like, you know, new tech, obviously new tech with Facebook Messenger, but also new tech from ManyChat. So check it out and let me know what you're seeing on your end.